head down, tell me of your day.
My ride or die mouth. What? Hey you guys, welcome back to my channel. So today we're going to be doing the ride or die makeup challenge, and essentially this is like my favorite products of all time. My ride or dies, like down for whatever products. So I'm going to go ahead and get that started, but as always, don't forget to rate, comment, subscribe, like the video, give it a thumbs up. That is the same thing, and let's go ahead and get started. So first off, in the category of setting spray, I would have to say that the Smashbox Primer Water is definitely my favorite. I like to put this on before applying my makeup and then also after. If you want it to, it can give you that very dewy look, but then also it just makes the colors of whatever you used, it makes it look very vibrant. So it makes my highlight pop, it makes my foundation pop, it makes my blush pop. It just really pulls together the look. You go from ashy to classy. Next, in the category of highlight, I have to say that the Kari Cosmetics Shimmer Bronzer in the shade Radiate would be my favorite all-time favorite highlighter, because it looks so beautiful in the summertime. I haven't used this yet. I got this in the spring, and just to show you guys, it has four different quadrants, and I just kind of swirl my brush around and then I mix it up and whatever color that creates, and that kind of gives me my blush as well as highlight. I'm wearing it right now, and it's just very beautiful. It looks good on chocolate skin, so I definitely like this. And if you want, you can just dip your brush into each single quadrant and maybe just get your blush and then go back and get your highlight shade. My ride or die mascara would have to be the Smashbox X-Rated, simply because I have really curly eyelashes that tend to clump together, and this helps to separate them out as well as define them, and that's essentially everything. I don't wear false lashes, so it just gives me that extra volume and oomph that my lashes need without having to wear falsies. My ride or die brow product would have to be the Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Wiz, simply because I have naturally bushy eyebrows and I just like something that's a little subtle. On certain days I don't want to do too much, so on days that I want more of bold brows, then I will use the Dip Brow Pomade, but days that I just want to kind of touch up and fill in the little bald spots in my brows and just go for a natural bushy look, then I will definitely use the Brow Wiz. My ride or die blush would have to be this Forever 21 blush palette, and honestly I only use these two shades on the end. However, it does have quite a bit of variety, so if I did want to try something else, which I haven't yet, but the two shades that I do use are this mauvey brown color down here and then this apricot peach color over here. But like I was saying, it does have quite a bit of variety, and I mean, it's lasted me quite some time, almost a year that this thing has lasted me. So this is definitely a favorite. I haven't had to restock it, so it was definitely worth the money. Also, it's super pigmented, and that can contribute to a reason why I haven't had to restock it, because you only have to use a little bit and get maximum color payoff. My ride or die makeup remover wipes would have to be Burt's Bees Cleansing Facial Towelettes, just because they're very gentle on my skin. I'm not allergic to them. I usually use about 2 to get off all my makeup, and it's just a done deal. My ride or die liquid liner would have to be this Illamasqua Precision Ink in Abyss. It is black. Like black like my turtleneck. It dries matte, it dries very quickly, and it just looks so crisp. My ride or die lipstick, of course, it has to be a red lipstick, is the Tarte Lip Paint in Bay. This has a creamy formula, but then it also dries very matte, and it has a comfortable wear on the lips. It has like kind of like a peppermint scent to it. It smells very good. It's long wearing. It doesn't like crumble up on your lips, and just overall it's the perfect red. I love it. It looks so good on brown skin, and that's honestly all the things that I would look for in a liquid lipstick. It doesn't crumble up, has a comfortable wear, and it complements my skin tone. My ride or die foundation is gonna have to definitely be the Makeup Forever Ultra HD foundation. I wear the shade 180 Brown, and it just honestly, it blurs out all your imperfections. It's definitely full coverage, and it looks like you're wearing a filter. It doesn't look like you have any pores. I can get away some days with wearing this without primer, although it's not advised with super oily skin like my own. It looks fantastic. My ride or die beauty sponge is definitely gonna have to be this Real Techniques beauty sponge. I don't feel as though it soaks up too much product. It also doesn't move the product around, and it lasts a very long time. Mine is kind of starting to rip, so I'm gonna have to replace it, but it's super affordable. You can get them 2 in a pack for I believe $9.99, so you can't beat that, and it lasts a long time, so it'll be a while before you'll even use the second one in the pack. As far as face powders and contouring goes, my ride or die would have to be a new one. It's gonna be the Tarte x Shayla contouring palette, and you guys can see how much use it has gotten just in about a month. but it just, you only have to use a little bit, and that's a big thing for me. You want to invest in things that you get a lot of payoff just from minimal effort. So you don't have to use too much, but I definitely dip into this, and this, you can use it just for subtle looks, and then you can also use it for glam, and it honestly has everything that you need to create a look in this palette. But definitely when it comes to face powders and contouring, then I definitely, this would have to be my favorite palette. So in the category of setting powder, I kind of have like a tie slash toss up, but you guys will see what I mean here. As far as reverse contouring right under my cheekbones, then I definitely would have to say the Laura Mercier translucent powder. I don't prefer it under my eyes and like on my forehead because it does make me look a little ghostly. Even when I leave it less than 2 minutes or quickly dust it on my face, it just kind of makes me look a little ashy. But putting it right under my cheekbones and like cleaning up that contour, most definitely. As far as setting the rest of my face where I do put concealer, then I definitely prefer the correcting powder that does come in the Makeup Shayla x Tardis palette. With this, I only have to dust a little bit under my eyes, and it's still complementary to my skin tone. It doesn't make me look super ashy. However, that's not to say that if you did use a little more, if you did have a heavy hand, then it definitely could make you look ashy. And then last but not least, my Ride or Die concealer would definitely have to be the LA Girl HD Pro Concealer. And I love this because it's a drugstore product, but it gives you high quality results. I don't wear concealer every day. However, I usually use this for full-on glam looks, and I use it in moderation simply because a little bit does go a long way, which is another wonderful thing because it's affordable and it's going to last you a long time. But then also, you don't have to use too much. If you do use too much, it can get too cakey too fast. Honestly, it's just about your preference. I like a little bit. Some people might like a little bit more, but it's buildable. You start off with a little bit and then you build it up as needed. I almost forgot, my Ride or Die primer would definitely have to be the Rimmel Stay Matte Primer. I don't have it because I ran out. If you saw my previous video, my empties, I'll link it up above. I left it in a hotel and I was very, very sad because it was a brand new bottle, but that primer, I'm not allergic to it, and it really does keep you matte for a long, long time. It's long wear. So definitely I would recommend that. If you have oily skin, like super oily, then I would definitely recommend going to your local drugstore and picking that up. So you guys, those are all my Ride or Die products. Comment down below what are some of your holy grail Ride or Die products, whatever it may be. Comment it down below. I want to know. But as always, thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to rate, comment, subscribe, like the video, give it a thumbs up. Bring your friend next time, and I'll catch you guys later. Bye.
But in your way, you're